What's going on, guys? So today's fragrance review is going to be coming to you from the house of Paco Rabanne. I have not done a lot of fragrance reviews from this house just because it's not a house for me. It's just, I find that the brand for the most part really does cater to the younger demographics. But I know that some guys that are older than myself, because they told me, they like to wear this stuff, and there's nothing wrong with that. But there's always that one or two people that do get offended. Anyways, today we're going to be doing a sample review from Paco Rabanne's the new Invictus Legend. Alright, so I almost finished the entire sample. So this scent was actually launched this year in 2019. It's classed as a woody aromatic. This is an eau de parfum concentration, and because I only have a sample, let's see a picture as to what the bottle looks like, and then let's dive into this one. So the top notes of this one are grapefruit, sea notes, and sea salt with the mid-bean geranium, bay leaf, and spices, and the base is guaiac wood and red amber. Now, what do I get out of this scent? Now, I've been wearing this on my hand for the last 10-15 minutes at most, and it opens up very sweet. It kind of does remind me of like a grape cola, a grape soda pop wherever you're from, and it's very fruity. But after a while, it does tame down, and it's not as sweet and not as annoying. I find that the opening is a little bit too much for my nose. Then the saltiness does kick into play along with the aquatics. The woods is there at the base along with that fruity nuance. The fruity nuance is there from top to bottom, and towards the base, that's when the salty nuance tends to kind of leave. So it's just straight woods and fruits. This scent is, again, I find that this house, this is no exception. This fragrance is catered to a younger demographic, but if you're older than I am, I'm 42, and you like this one, wear what you want. But I find that this is more so of a fragrance for a student out there, someone who is either in college or high school. So occasions, clearly school, and I would say just a night out. This really does have a night out type of vibe, clubs, dates, you know, intimate encounters, if you will. Longevity, 10 hours, and projection was pretty much mild. But I'm sure that on an actual bottle, this will be quite monstrous. Seasons, I would say probably more so spring and a summer night, including fall. Prices, this is not on the discounters just yet, but in due time it will be. But at the Hudson's Bay Company, this goes for about $118 Canadian. Wife's thoughts on this one? Well, straight up, she didn't like it. So as I was actually doing my notes for this very video, she was sitting maybe like a foot and a half away from me, and she got a little bit of the sillage. Like, we had the balcony door open because it is a little bit warm today, and she wasn't feeling this one. I did ask her before, same thing. She just doesn't like it. And my final thoughts on this one, I think it's just okay. The opening is a little bit too much for me, but it does tame down, and it does become a little bit more tolerable and something a little bit more enjoyable. But it's not a scent for me, and I find, again, it's just for a younger man out there. This is certainly a lot better than the original Legend that came out like 4 or 5 years ago. It's not as fruity and as annoying, if you will. I haven't smelled the Aqua. I haven't smelled, like, I think the Aqua 2016 that people are kind of like searching for. And if I'm going to give a rating out of 5, I would say that this one is more so of would be a 2.5. And the reason why it's not less than that is because the concentration is an eau de parfum, so it does last quite a long time, even with a sample. It has a certain, I'll say this, it has a bit of a sexy nuance. It has some sex appeal to it for a younger guy, and the ladies will like this one. But I find if you do have a bottle, less is more, however. If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up, share the video, subscribe if you haven't, hit that notification bell. We think we're time to take care, and we'll see you later.